Amaj, we do not know for a fact that these chains is made from the first firmament. As a matter of fact, Bruce in the fucking reflection saying that the eldest claims they were forged from the first firmament is not proof of that. Why do I say that? Because during the Ultimates run, when the Eternity was reborn, this is when the universe got restarted, and we're in the 8th universe right now. You see Galactus big ass when he was Lifebringer, and shit, his ass is locked up in these chains right here. Outside everything where your ass can't survive and shit like that. Hulk would be in this little ass fucking version. There's universes and shit all inside this motherfucker to make up Eternity. The first firmament was bigger than Eternity and never ever been inside the Eternity. And all the rest of the Eternities and shit locked up the first damn firmament. This is not, my point is, this is not enough to prove that them chains was made out of that big ass thing called the first firmament. Hulk and them literally are like an atom compared to the first fucking firmament. There's no fucking possible way in hell that these damn chains right here are made from this big ass thing. They got a lot of explaining to do to even tell us how the fuck they did that shit. So I know this your boy and all. This my boy too, but I'm not finna lie about shit just because the book is saying and shit, because they still ain't proven how the fuck they make the damn chains. Cause like it motherfucking Banner says, the eldest claims they were forged from the first firmament itself. So at this point, they're gonna have to prove it. And even if it was proven, that still don't mean that the motherfucker's super fucking strong to the point to beat Superman. Superman is fucking fast as hell. You keep saying that shit. It don't matter how strong a motherfucker is. If your ass ain't strong enough fast enough to fight this motherfucker, you're dead. And then I read the Immortal Hulk run. You can kill that motherfucker with the sun, bro. Just kill his ass with the sun and keep his body pieces split up. Now my issue, and I'm not even gonna lie, my issue with TikTok comic talk as a whole is that instead of y'all don't have to do versus battles to prove that certain characters are strong. You don't have to keep doing versus battles against Superman to prove that he's strong. Same thing, if I see one more fucking Batman versus Wolverine versus and shit, it's like, bro, why do y'all do this shit, bro? Y'all don't have to do this shit, bro. Stop doing that shit. Because that's when people get to going around, well, the Hulk broke the multiverse. No, he didn't. People's not gonna go read this shit. Just simple as that. They're gonna believe everything that we're saying. So if we sit up there saying the Hulk can destroy the multiverse, then they're gonna fucking just say that shit without reading that shit. And that's where I'm gonna come through like, prove it. This for everybody else. This is really how big this motherfucker is. As you can see, Eternity is right here chained up. You can see these teeth under. That's the fucking Eternity inside this motherfucker's mouth. That's how big the first firmament was. And the story behind it is that the first firmament was the first universe. It was nothing else but it got bored and created life. That life being the Celestials. Some of the Celestials went to war with some of the other Celestials and shit. That war made the first firmament explode, and he fled to the furthest edges of being and his remaining aspirants inside of him. And behind him is when the first multiverse was created, aka the first firmament was not a multiverse. Then this damn shit kept getting reborn. Eternity kept getting reborn, and while that shit was happening, the first firmament was growing and getting stronger. When the Eternity died, aka the multiverse restarted, rebooted, and went from the 7th to the 8th, which is the current cosmos we're in, when it was weak, that's how it was easily captured. Eternity wasn't dead, it was chained up. So it sent in its aspirants, its Celestials, to infect them. Later, when they got the damn Eternity back, the infection gone and the chains gone, Eternity called the rest of the damn multiverses to come help lock his ass up. And they took his ass beyond the far shore where everything begins. So this is why I say this shit ain't fucking proof, because the motherfucker was locked up before this shit. And it was big as hell. So it got a lot of explaining to do how the fuck did it make these chains out of the first firmament, which is not a multiverse, by the way.